Hey everyone! So I'm back. Today I'm going to show you an eye look using the new Morphe 25B. And I'm going to go with a bold eye on this one. Going to do like a halo eye. I'm really loving the halo eye lately, so that's what we're going to go with today too. So I'm going to get into I'm going to put on my concealer, and I am using the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Love this concealer. It is the best concealer that I have tried. I know one of the last concealers, when I did my video, I told you that it smelled very chemically, and that was the Urban Decay, I believe. This one does not smell, and I don't think that it breaks down on my skin like the last one did, like the Urban Decay one did. So this one I like much better. So I'm going to take my beauty blender, and I'm just going to tap that in and work it in. And you want to go 2 shades lighter with whatever concealer that you're going to use. So I also really love the Maybelline concealer that you can get at any drugstore. That's what I usually use to prime my eyes, is the Maybelline concealer. Once you get this all worked in where you want it, then I am going to set all this and for us to bake that way while we're doing our eyes. Anything that falls down is going to get caught on that, and we can just wipe it away if you have fallout. Normally I tend to do my eyes before I do my foundation. That way I don't have to worry about the fallout. But for this I'm going to do I did my foundation first. So just going to set this under eye. I've taken a beauty blender, beauty sponge, whatever you want to use. And this is a damp one. Dipping it in to my RCMA powder. I keep it in a Laura Mercier, empty Laura Mercier container, because the RCMA container is just not, it's long and tall and skinny and doesn't work well for getting like your beauty blender in there or anything. So I'm just going to set the areas that we concealed. Now I'm also going to take a little bit of that concealer. Like I said, I like to use concealer to prime my eyes. So I'm going to put those on my eyelid, a little bit of that on each eyelid. Blend that in. Now after I get the primer on my eyes, I also take some of the RCMA powder I've put into this container. And I'm going to take my Morphe M441 brush and take some of the RCMA and just brush it on my eyes just to set that concealer. With that same Morphe M441, I am going to get into this like tan color here, orangey tan, and start sweeping on the eye. And I'm going a little bit high here. We're not going directly in the crease. You want to go high, again creating that transition, and I feel like I say that all the time, but that's what you're going for. We're going to go for like a gradient here. So we're going to start up high, and then we are going to transition with some darker colors. Taking that same color into this other eye. And just blending that back and forth. You want to make sure that you're getting a nice blend in there so that they're not going to have any harsh, stark lines or stark colors just blatantly sticking out where you don't want them to be. Now, we're going to start building here. So I'm going to take this color right next to it. It's just a little bit darker. We're going to do the same thing. Just back and forth here, really getting that blended in. Go over to your next eye whenever you feel like that one is suffice. Okay, so now before I really start going in and packing on color, I'm going to take a fluffy brush that I have, and so first I'm going to start off with this kind of satin shade here. We're going to start doing like a halo. So you want to pack it on the outside of the eye here, and then on the inside of the eye. And then you're going to sweep back and forth. So the majority of your color is going to be on the outside and the inside of your eye. And we're going to leave that center open. Now I'm going to go in with this deep purple right here. Same brush. Starting on the outside and the inside, and then working your way over. Just making sure that you're getting that really blended as you're working it in. Take that fluffy brush again and blend this out all together up towards the top here. Kind of in your crease, I'm going to blend that together just where the transition starts, where we put our first couple colors. Okay, now I'm going to take this really pretty plum color here. Okay, with that dark plum, same concept. I really love a halo eye that has the shimmer in the middle. So this palette has some very pretty shimmers. This one here, this pink one, is my favorite one. It's a light pink one. I think it just makes your eyes pop. So I always take my finger with this, and then I put them in the center there.
Mama.
What, honey?
These are makeups.
Then after I use my finger, I take my Morphe M433, again that we use all of like our darker colors with, and just lightly blend the edges of that so it doesn't look so stark like you just on your eyelid. So, okay, then you're going to take a big fluffy brush and just brush away all that you have had baking.
Mama, I need brush.
Here you go.
Mama, I'm done.
Now I know I've said this in numerous videos, but I don't always wear lashes. In fact, most of the time I do not wear lashes. I have naturally very long, pretty lashes, so I just go with them. So on occasion you'll see me put lashes on, but not often. If you want to see a video on how to put lashes on, I can do that. I don't think I've done that one yet, but I'll double check on that, make sure I'm not giving you misinformation. So once I do that, I also did not do any liner. You'll notice that. I have been loving a look with no liner lately as well. So no liner, no lashes, just my own natural lashes. Now what I do like to do once I get my top lashes done, I like to take another color in this palette and I like to put that on the my bottom waterline. So I love this Luxie 223. I actually got this in an Ipsy bag. I love it. I've gotten a couple Luxie brushes. Really like those Luxie brushes. So for this look, I am going to go into, right next to that deep plum, there's like a burgundy, dark burgundy. Put that real tight on my bottom lash line, rather. Okay, and this is the look that I have finished today. This is with the Morphe 25B palette. I love this palette. So yeah, this is it. If there's something that you'd like to see me do or you want to see more of, just let me know and I will try and do that for you. So thank you for stopping by and see you later.